Okay, sorry, I needed to do it again. I've bought a few things from AliExpress again, and let's check it out together. There's the package. So, we've got a very small thing here. Yes! You see, I'm using the Huawei Band 10. It's a smart band, and AliExpress has some pretty cheap bands for that, and it looks okay. I mean, you can see maybe a little imperfections here, imperfections there, but mostly this looks completely the same. Let's try it out. What happens if we are using it, putting it in? So this one here, inside here. Oh, nice. That just looks good. That looks workable. And feels like the other cheap one, which I'm already using. Great. That fits. There's the opening. Oh, nice. I'll make a separate video for that. I have a small mini PC from HP, the EliteDesk, and I needed specifically an HDMI port outlet where I've got twice DisplayPort, and I hope this works. This is from HP, it even has a HP logo in it. You put it inside into the mini PC, then have HDMI. Let's see if it works. The next small item. Oh yes! Do you sometimes also have this kind of feeling? You see something cool in AliExpress and think, all right, I'll order it. That was this cool eyeglasses. Wow. Okay, it's kind of a really thin, really thin metal. That looks okay, that looks good. Wow, really flimsy. You need to watch out to not destroy it immediately. Oh boy! Oh boy! When you watch through them, it looks like the end of days. Everything is red. Oh my! Those are funny! I can recommend them. Honestly. Not only they look kind of cool, I mean, maybe not perfectly on my face, but they look kind of cool, to be honest, and if you watch through them, you have complete everything red. Oh boy. I should check if they're damaging your eyes. Cool. What a great package. Second, glasses. Oh, packaging isn't that cool. Okay, you've got a small piece of cloth, and please don't be this purple, this one here. Same point about glasses. Check this out. Aren't they awesome? Ooh. A little bit big for my face, right? That was from One Piece. Don Quixote. Damn it, I can't remember. The one bad guy. I thought it was pretty funny, but the glasses are kind of. Yeah, they're also okay. They were pretty cheap as well. They're okay, but I believe it's more something for girls. But doesn't matter, for a festival. Great. Now something special here. Those things are really expensive, and I need one. It's a heat mapping camera. I wanted to. Sometimes in your house you want to check some cold spots, and that's why I bought it. Let's get right into it. Okay, it loads. I want to have it in German, please. Okay. Oh, it works immediately? Calibration works? Works immediately? Is my nose so cold? I look weird, aren't I? That's funny. Okay, this thing was expensive. I guess it was like 70, 80 euro what I paid for that. To be honest, that's quite good, isn't it? How warm is my face? It says 35, 36. My nose? Colder. Okay, I'll test that more deeply. For now, I can recommend that even as well. This looks good. Great. The next one. Okay, I like it that it's pretty heavily packed. That's what I like, to be honest. And I already have a Nova gamepad, and though I have it already in white, I bought it a second time, so maybe you and me can play together on the big TV, some old school SNES and for 64 or some other old games, or we can play some Steam remote games, because I have a small PC, then hooked it up. It doesn't matter, I'll explain in another video. So I already know those kind of controllers, and they're pretty awesome. Which, okay, this is the coolest part. For example, you've got your controller, and you get a case for that as well, so that you can travel around with it, and your sticks and so on won't get destroyed by that. And in blue. I already know that. It's quite cool. Works quite good. From my point of view, this is definitely a recommendation for you. If you only need a few controllers for a little game station and don't want to overextend with the prices and pay $60, $80 or euro for specific gamepads, those are great. They work, they're fine, they're not something specifically special, but they're good, very good for the case if you want to play with your friends or something in a small case. So, great. Oh, do you remember this one? In my old video I was unsatisfied about the belt itself, but this one looks a bit better, and I was kind of intrigued by this cool mechanism. It's like in a car where you put that together. So when you're here, put that in here, put that in here, have it here, put that back, have it here. So you have a belt like chuck, and can it pretty easily, fast put it together. That's kind of good. I can't complain about that one. I can't complain about that one. I can recommend that part. That one's good. The last one wasn't. What are these, shoes? I ordered shoes. Now I am very, very interested in what I've got. Because shoes from AliExpress? I thought, let's try it. They look kind of okay, but the most difficulty with those shoes is, first of all, how well they fit on your foot. And they are kind of good. And how well, the one part is how well they fit on your foot. The other part is how they're in a long term, all day running around, being in a business meeting and discussing things and running around. If you don't rub out destroy your feet with this and then get blisters and everything else because they're too small, they're rubbing something against it. Also, how long these lines are holding up to a whole day, working day, running around. Could be that they, in the first rain, maybe get destroyed, but let's see. For now, I have to say they kind of look good, but they're a part for the long-term test. For now, look good, but oh, they make black lines. Okay, and I guess that was it. This was everything from the package. I'll keep everything. For now, nothing looks like it needs to be put in a trash can. Cool. See you in the next one.
Mm.